What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video, and it looked like Caitlin Clark has done it again. This time, it's helping kids. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Wendy. Let's get it. And we know there's a lot of stuff going on in the WNBA, man, with these CBA negotiations. We're about 6 days away from potentially getting some answers or getting another damn extension, to be honest with you. And me personally, I'm getting kind of bored with all of the negotiation stuff.
Caitlin Clark has just rocked the sports world with a charity announcement that's nothing short of historic. It's a gesture so powerful, it instantly eclipses every WNBA drama and league debate. Fans everywhere are losing their minds, not just over her magical on-court performances, but for a selfless act that truly defines leadership. The magnitude of her latest project is jaw-dropping, sparking a wave of change that could touch countless lives well beyond basketball. This isn't merely a sports story anymore. It's a humanitarian movement, redefining what it means to be an athletic icon and cementing her legacy in a way no title alone ever could.
Tell you that one thing about Caitlin Clark that make her such a great basketball player that don't get highlighted enough is that her off the court stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like when she helped kids, when she feed families, and when the Caitlin Clark Foundation stand up for a cause, something meaningful, and something, you know, that basketball could be gone tomorrow, but this right here, this is here to stay. That is the Caitlin Clark Foundation, man. And I take my hat off to her each and every time I see stories like this. I'm gonna always highlight it because I feel like these type of stories hit harder. These type of stories mean more than just
the shockwave hit with a staggering $100,000 donation from High, tied directly to her Crunch Time partnership. This wasn't a quiet gesture. It was a bold, public declaration of purpose. The announcement instantly grabbed worldwide attention. These funds are dedicated to advancing the Caitlin Clark Foundation's crucial work, focusing on key areas like education, nutrition, and sports opportunities for underserved youth. This single act is already sparking admiration everywhere, proving her steadfast dedication to creating an immediate, meaningful impact where it matters most.
Could be gone tomorrow, but this right here, this is here to stay. That is the Caitlin Clark Foundation, man. And I take my hat off to her each and every time I see stories like this. I'm gonna always highlight it because I feel like these type of stories hit harder. These type of stories mean more than just the basketball stuff. I know Caitlin Clark is very missed on the basketball court. She definitely is. We all do, even myself, you know, just watching the games and seeing her be explosive, hitting logo threes, behind the back passes. But this right here, this tops a lot of things for me in the Caitlin Clark.
That $100,000 was only the beginning, a spark for something far bigger. The foundation's mission goes beyond a slogan. It's a carefully designed plan to lift entire communities. Every Crunch Time product sold channels its proceeds straight into local programs, creating a sustainable cycle of support and opportunity. This approach ensures her impact isn't a one-time gesture, but a constant stream of resources, giving kids the tools to succeed, pursue their dreams, and build a brighter future, one community at a time.
Clark is very missed on the basketball court. She definitely is. We all do, even myself, you know, just watching the games and seeing her be explosive, hitting logo threes, behind the back passes. But this right here, this tops a lot of things for me in the Caitlin Clark department, and I hope it's top things for you guys too. Shout out to Caitlin Clark Offseason for finding this out. It says through a $100,000 donation connected to Caitlin Clark Church Time, Wnba is helping advance the mission of the Caitlin Clark Foundation across education, nutrition, and sports. As you guys can see here, this is a $100,000 check for, look like, kids, you know.
The scale of her impact is staggering, far surpassing early reports. This latest effort has already funneled nearly $500,000 to struggling food banks, delivering crucial support to families in need. On top of that, an impressive $22,000 has been dedicated to books and backpacks, directly tackling educational gaps and giving students the tools they need to succeed. By addressing both hunger and learning, this initiative demonstrates a level of commitment that is truly unparalleled and profoundly inspiring.
As you guys can see here, this is a $100,000 check for, look like, kids, you know what I'm saying? It only had 9 comments, which was crazy to me. Well, let's check out this. This is some of the article. It says Caitlin Clark Foundation, another moment of gratitude for one of our partners, Wnba. Through a $100,000 donation connected to Caitlin Clark Crunch Time, Wnba is helping advance the mission of the Caitlin Clark Foundation across education, nutrition, and sports. Every box sold directs proceeds back into communities, supporting programs that create meaningful opportunities for kids. Thank you to Wnba for
While many athletes chase short-lived fame, Caitlin Clark is crafting a legacy that will outlast the final buzzer. Her work off the court, especially her relentless dedication to the foundation, shows a deep understanding that real influence goes far beyond stats and highlight reels. Basketball careers may be unpredictable, but the positive change she's sparking in communities is lasting, a steady beacon of hope that will continue to inspire for generations. It's this long-term vision that truly sets her apart.
Impact. Guys, this is powerful. This is very powerful. It says nearly 500,000 total to food banks, plus 22,000 in books, plus backpacks to children. This is just the beginning, guys. These are just some of the things. Now, I reported on this a couple months ago. This was in May. So this was $300,000 to Feeding America. It's Caitlin Clark Foundation, bro. Come on now. People can say what they want about this young lady, but, you know, when it comes to her charitable work, second to none. The Caitlin Clark Foundation.
This groundbreaking charitable effort couldn't come at a more pivotal moment, standing in sharp contrast to the often frustrating WNBA scene, as league officials wrestle with tense CBA negotiations, leaving fans restless and craving meaningful action. Caitlin Clark is quietly changing the conversation. She's showing everyone what truly matters, leveraging her massive platform to create real impact instead of getting caught up in endless disputes. It's a welcome shift, redirecting focus from internal drama to meaningful service.
They want about this young lady, but, you know, when it comes to her charitable work, second to none. The Caitlin Clark Foundation grants $22,000 to the University of Iowa Children's Hospital, Coralville Community Food Pantry, Boys and Girls Clubs, and Special Olympics in Iowa, East Central. Caitlin Clark Foundation giving $22,000 grants to Iowa charities, bro. This is big. I don't even know too many NBA players, football players that does as much charitable work as this young lady does. Like, here's another one. Said nutrition provide meals through local parks.
Amid all the media frenzy, Caitlin Clark has finally spoken out, giving a rare window into how she views the enormous spotlight she occupies. She admits she's grown accustomed to it, but her outlook isn't one of mere acceptance. It's rooted in deep gratitude and a sense of responsibility. This isn't just a young celebrity navigating fame. It's a woman intentionally using her influence for a bigger mission, recognizing that every pair of eyes on her is a chance to spark positive change and inspire others.
True. Caitlin Clark Foundation giving $22,000 grants to Iowa charities, bro. This is big. I don't even know too many NBA players, football players that does as much charitable work as this young lady does. Like, here's another one. Said nutrition provide meals through local partnerships, supported students with the nutrition they need to focus and thrive. I remember when this happened. It says Caitlin Clark helps four Des Moines, Iowa schools get new basketball courts. This was her rookie year when she did this. Look, Caitlin Clark Foundation on the court. These are just big-time deals that this young lady does.
Caitlin Clark's approach to media is as impressive as it is mature. Where many see interviews and appearances as obligations, she views them as opportunities, chances to connect with fans, especially during road games where people might be discovering her and the WNBA for the very first time. For Clark, these moments go beyond personal promotion. They are vital tools to grow the game and introduce new audiences to the sport she loves, expanding its reach and impact. She understands the weight of her influence and treats it with intentionality. From a young age, her mother instilled in her the importance of setting a positive example. Even as a high school player, Clark recognized that countless young girls were watching, learning, and emulating her every move. That deeply rooted sense of responsibility drives her to strive for excellence, knowing that that constant public scrutiny demands integrity. Yet she is candid about the personal toll this takes. Some days are harder than others, and the pressure of being a global icon is real, but Clark's resolve never wavers. She continually reminds herself of the incredible privilege and responsibility her platform provides, reinforcing her commitment to be both a game changer and a role model. Clark's philanthropic work is far from new. Just months ago, her foundation made headlines by donating $300,000 to Feeding America, a contribution that laid the foundation for her current, even larger initiatives. These efforts demonstrate an escalating, unwavering dedication to fighting food insecurity and supporting communities nationwide. At a local level, her foundation's impact is tangible. The University of Iowa Children's Hospital received $22,000 to support critical care, while grants to the Coralville Community Food Pantry, Boys and Girls Clubs, and Special Olympics in Iowa directly benefit thousands of children and families. Each contribution reflects a strategic approach to enhancing multiple facets of community well-being. Even as a rookie, Clark was already leaving a lasting mark off the court. She played a pivotal role in helping Iowa schools, including for Des Moines, acquire brand new basketball courts, transforming outdated facilities into state-of-the-art spaces for local youth. These early acts of generosity reveal that her philanthropic spirit isn't a recent development. It's been part of who she is from the start. The scale and consistency of Clark's charitable work have left even seasoned sports analysts stunned. Many admit they can't recall any NBA or NFL player, let alone a WNBA rookie, matching her dedication and volume of giving. Her efforts redefine what it means to be a professional athlete, proving that her influence stretches far beyond her on-court brilliance and setting a new benchmark for giving back. Clark's impact isn't limited to philanthropy, it's reshaping the digital presence of her team as well. The Indiana Fever's Instagram following is skyrocketing, rapidly approaching the 1 million mark, a clear reflection of her unmatched drawing power. This surge in engagement underscores her profound influence, both on and off the court, as she builds a massive, dedicated fan base and elevates the WNBA's profile in the broader sports landscape. Despite the constant pressures and unrelenting scrutiny, Caitlin Clark always returns to one central feeling: deep gratitude. She recognizes the privilege of occupying a position where her influence can make a real difference, and that humility fuels her drive to give back. Even amidst global fame and enormous expectations, her perspective remains grounded, reminding us that her commitment to helping others comes from a genuine place of thankfulness. The Caitlin Clark Foundation stands out as a model of focused, effective philanthropy. Unlike many charitable organizations, it delivers direct, measurable results in education, nutrition, and youth sports. From large-scale donations to food banks to targeted local grants and facility upgrades, Clark's work demonstrates a holistic commitment to creating healthier, better educated, and more active communities. Her approach sets a high standard for what celebrity philanthropy can achieve. Clark's extraordinary example has the potential to inspire a wider movement. She shows how public figures, especially athletes, can use their platforms to drive meaningful, selfless change. Her efforts prove that true success isn't measured solely by personal accolades or on-court achievements, but by the lasting positive impact one leaves on the lives of others. Her influence is undeniable. Through actions that resonate globally, Clark has made it clear that her charity work is not just impressive, it's transformative. She's proving that greatness extends far beyond the scoreboard, defined instead by the communities she strengthens, the lives she touches, and the hope she sparks through her generosity and unwavering commitment to making a difference. Caitlin Clark's legacy will certainly be remembered in basketball history, but her most enduring mark will be far deeper. The opportunities she creates, the lives she changes, and the silent yet profound influence of her charitable work. She has cut through the noise, not with words, but with action, securing her place not just as a player, but as a humanitarian icon whose impact will be felt for generations.